Taking our feet backwards a little bit and then pressing our shoulders down to the floor. I'll be talking you through
I look a little crazy. I did the stretch twice because the first time I couldn't breathe. I think that's why it sounded really crazy, but I think I can't breathe, and I know I've been sorry. I've been out of breath. I think it might be that my muscles are too tight because I couldn't catch my breath. It was so odd, so weird. Wait, why are there two of these? And yeah, but I also did a workout which I wasn't planning on, and now I'm gonna do, like, you know, sit down work. But yeah, I think that's why I can't breathe. Well, a combination of things, but that's like partially. And my legs are wobbly and gosh, oh my goodness.
Who's listening, and there's so many people from like different cultures, different beliefs and stuff like that. So if we choose a topic and we want to talk about something specific,
like, I'm 100% sure there is.
no, there's especially
But I think on this topic particularly, I have a very specific view on certain things, and
much easier as you learn this show. I'm actually really hot. It's 10:21 in bed. Yay! That's my baby step goal, or toddler step, because yeah, it's all over the place. But definitely didn't feel great today. I am out of breath. I got really lightheaded and like whooshing when I got up from my couch, or from the couch earlier. So I was like, oh no, blood pressure. And it could be like temporary blood pressure, kind of instabilization or whatever. I read somewhere like when you're out of shape, you're like, one way to test if you're in shape or not or something, or like, I don't know if it's like your blood pressure kind of stays the same whether you're like you just got up or not. Maybe I didn't test it because I didn't have the monitor anywhere nearby. But now it seemed like pretty normal, a little tiny bit high. But I am tired. I worked out. I was kind of just like running around, getting ready for bed. So, could be just that. I didn't have the patience to like sit there a while and take it. But still, like, it's still normal, very much normal. But I might be like sensitive to the change right now because I'm tired. I didn't reach my hydration goal either. It was, maybe I kind of did. I know I drank 1 liter of water / yogurt water or whatever, but I don't know that I like reached to like the 1.5, or like even 2 would have been ideal because I worked out and stuff. I hate being this out of breath, and I hate being this like out of shape. Like, everyone that's watching this, it's so weird because to you this is me, but I've literally never been this overweight ever until I started kind of in 2021 gaining a little bit. When I looked at my photos in Romania, I was like, whoa, who is that person? That's not me. And it got so much worse. That wasn't even that much. It's kind of gone up too in the recent like couple of weeks, but I've also started working out more, so I've not been eating more, but it might be the kind of like a combination. And yeah, but I don't recognize the body that I have in the mirror, like, and on top of that, I don't look the same necessarily. I actually look quite disproportional at this weight, but it just reminds me of like how I was turned into somebody else, in the last few years. So, yeah. Anyways, so today was very low-key day. I was so tired from last night. I was already so tired yesterday, and then I pushed myself, but it didn't feel like a push once I was live on YouTube. And then that was so awesome, but I haven't had a moment I'm having like a headache today because it was rainy and stuff. So I haven't had a moment to really like be happy about it. I mean, I was pretty happy when it was happening. Everyone coming over from Lawrence live, and I am so bummed that I didn't know about the setting. Apparently there's the setting. I had it to people that I follow or whatever, and she follows me, I follow her. But I don't know, YouTube can be so weird. So weird. So yeah. That sucks though, but I still I was overjoyed, and I just watched her live yesterday and saw she was right. and made my day. She was so right. And yeah, so that was really cool. And I know most people probably would have and have, gone off. I didn't even know that was a thing until it happened on her live. And I was like, whoa. And I didn't know because I don't think she mentioned it or something. And I'm like, whoa, what video is this? Or how did I get here? Or whatever. It's so weird. Anyways, so that was cool. But yeah, today I was a vegetable that did work out and stretched for an hour, I believe. I did this one particular stretch, and then I did it again, and I added a little bit more time on certain areas or certain stretches, and I added a couple more stretches, and I felt better the second time. Hopefully, I'll see in a week, because Arina, it's not overnight, but it's also whoa, how inflexible I am. I'm literally as little flexible as my ex was, and I would look at him was it a year ago when he came over to walk one time, and we were stretching in the park. But a year before that, we were working out, and he would come not very often to stretch. I think it just happened twice. But I remember he couldn't do these stretches, and I was like, how can you not do that? I didn't understand. Or I was not putting him down or anything, but I just couldn't understand because it was so easy for me. So it's been, I guess, just this past year that I've definitely gained a lot more weight. I gained about 10 more pounds, 15 more pounds. But also because of the stress, my muscles are so incredibly tight. I can't even, if you don't know what that feels like, you don't know what it feels like, because I didn't know what it felt like until I know what it feels like now. They feel like they're about to tear apart when I'm stretching. So I have to be really careful to I definitely warmed up before stretching today. I was going to go straight into stretching. I was like, no, warm up. So I did a little bit of a dance Zumba video, just not even 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. And then I did a full workout. So I was fully stretched, but also more tense from the workout. And there's a rib, I think, that's out of place. Sometimes my ribs in the back would be out of place. And I've had them be popped back into place. My shoulder, this one, I'm not feeling oh my gosh, I'm so old, my body has all these aches and pains. These pains feel more being out of shape, being out of mobility, out of flexibility. This shoulder situation, it's a combination of shortened muscles all around, and tension, when you're sad or whatever, you're kind of in protective mode. You're hunching over even more, and you don't even realize it. But also so my joints are a bit more loose than average, I guess, And so like when my muscles are not toned even a bit, it's like it places extra pressure on the ligaments or whatever. I don't know. So it's kind of like that. So I'm kind of afraid actually about the shoulder situation, that I'm not going to be able to do it on my own. And I can't like go to massage and body like muscle manipulation or whatever they call it. Not chiropractor, but I guess maybe chiropractors also do this, but it's not like the popping of joints and things. It's like it's just like different doctors that are DO, they are trained in it. I forget what it's called. And my massage therapist is also trained in it. But oh my gosh, she's so expensive. It's so expensive now to do anything. And I am very cautious when it comes to massage because I've had like really bad things, kind of really bad consequences from, bad massage. Yeah. But I'm going to try to stretch every day, and I'm going to keep up with the Zumba and not push too much. And also add a bit of strength training, because that makes the muscles work differently than when you're just like dancing. So it's a little bit more full range of motion than when I'm dancing, because dancing, you need to be really fast. When you're out of shape, you're like not going to be like, boom, you're going to be like, I don't know if that makes sense. That hurt my shoulder so much. But yeah, and then the rest of the time I sat down and don't even know what I did on the computer. I honestly don't even know. But to be able to be okay tomorrow, because I think we're also playing pickleball, unless it's going to be rainy and too cold, or I don't know. I need to go to bed, and I need to sleep, and I need to rest, and I need to like wind down now. I don't have, unfortunately, a good show to watch. I was watching Sweet Magnolias upstairs when I was eating, and I loved, was it the first season? I guess we're on season 4, the first 3 seasons. And I don't know, but this second season, at least this episode, is so dragging and so cheesy and so weird. Like the one, they just said her name and I forget. Dana, right? I think so. She's the one that was, I think, the restaurant owner. Who's like a bit more overweight. Not a bit more. She's really overweight. She, I guess when I said cheesy, like it was the scene with her, like her acting, or the, but I don't think it's her acting, because actors can act however you need them to most of the time, and I don't see these as bad actors at all. But the style, I guess, of the character or of this like show, because it wasn't just her. It was like really weird, cheesy expressions in the editing, and it bothered me. I don't know how to explain it. I forget what it was. They were at this restaurant, and I don't know. She was like, the one guy was giving a speech in like gratitude of her, and the expression she had was like super cheesy, and I don't like that kind of stuff. And then afterwards, there was like the next morning, I guess, there was this like kitchen scene that kind of reminded me a lot of It Ends With Us, but none of what happened there. And the like dialogue was so cheesy, and yeah, maybe it's like this episode's director. and the writing, I don't know. So I don't I don't know what to watch. I started watching Men on the Inside on Netflix, but I fell asleep really quickly, so I don't remember. But I remember like the dream of it was like not very settling. It has an interesting mood to it, vibe to it. I mean, I think it's like a cute show, but like falling asleep to it kind of transformed it into that. I might watch Nobody Wants This is so cute and is so like inspirational, like, oh, good men exist and good people exist. And then like not good, because a lot of people are good that do bad things, or so like secure men exist. That is a secure men exist is a rarity, I feel like. And it's not necessarily their fault, actually. Unfortunately, it's their product. Their insecurity is a product of how they're taught to be, and how like the society around masculinity is. So it's like everyone loses. I watched North of North. I might watch that again. It's really cool, and I feel like something like that, where it's like you learn something, it's interesting. Like they're Inuit, is it? I don't know, they could do a better job. They only have two sentences to describe these shows. As Ice Cove's Spring Festival kicks off, Siaya, I think is her name, is eager to transition from volunteer to employee, but that's not the only change in store. All right. Yeah, you could have done a better job. It's just I'm so over this like this type of like efficiency. It's like we're not being human anymore. But yeah. What else do I have on here? Not that it matters, but that's all I have on Netflix. And then I have nothing on YouTube TV, on like TV right now. Oh, Rock the Block, I could finish that one. I think it's 2 episodes in. I really enjoy that show. And then literally going through almost all of this. Disney Plus and Apple TV. Cannot wait. If it was true about Ted Lasso season 4, cannot wait. If it's not true, that's sad. I haven't been on Prime in a while. We'll see what's on Prime. But Your Friends and Neighbors, my one family friend said it's really good. But you know what I feel like with a lot of these Apple TV kind of things or whatever, because I started Government Cheese, and it's like really cool, but it's like Government Cheese and Palm Royale. I haven't started that, but I watched the trailer. High Desert, Hello Tomorrow. These are like things that I put like, oh, I want to try. The Studio. They're all just feeling really like, Pleasantville-ish, like really creepy. The way that they're filmed and paced, like PACED, paced. The pacing of them, like of the sound, of the dialogue, of the silences to dialogue, of the coloring, the characters. I don't know, and not to all of them, but like for example, the High Desert one, like it's that kind of grungy dirt, and she's an addict kind of thing. I just not what I want to watch when I'm trying to like wind down. I just genuinely need really nice shows that feel good, that are not crazy paced, like super fast, that are not, I guess they can be slow, because what was that? that I watched. I already forgot what I watched. Oh gosh. Oh, my one friend Surface. She recommended it to me. That was like perfect. It was quiet and slow and interesting. It wasn't perfect because it was like dark filmed, you know, it had that dark style to it. Yeah, I love Ted Lasso, but it was maybe a little bit too like upbeat. So I'm kind of not sure about your friends and neighbors, or your neighbors and friends, or whatever it's called. Let's see, with Prime, I'm almost never here, never on. Etoile, what is that? That looks kind of cool, but it's probably not. Is it in French? Because that also not very helpful when you're falling asleep. You don't want to need to read and stay awake for that. And some of them, I think you can put dubbing if they have it. It has that same dark feel like Surface. Which again, like, because everything else, it had like the pacing that was right, and it was a very interesting story and stuff. It was okay. I was fine with the dark style of it. That is crazy. I don't know that I ever couldn't have done these jumps and stuff, and she's so precise. It's so interesting. What's this show about? This is so weird. Let me fast forward to see. At least I'm trying to see like what language it is. Okay, it's in English. I like this guy. I forget, where is he from? Oh, isn't he from the Wonderful Miss Maisel, or whatever the show was. Okay, I might watch this. Maybe that's what I'll watch. But it might be too serious and like sad and like weird. I don't know. We'll see. He gives me like good vibes because I really, he was a bad boy character. I don't usually like them, but he definitely had that thing, the way that show, yeah. The Marvelous Miss Maisel, there you go. I might watch that again. It's so wonderful and inspiring, and I told my ex, because his brother recommended it to us, and I told my ex, like, I'm glad that I watched it like not together. We didn't watch it together, and I think we're on a break or something. I don't remember, because I shopped the show. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool and convenient. But I don't remember, but I think like, especially with the last episode and her speech, like, no, it wasn't that. That was like the inspirational part, but throughout, like, I feel like if he was self-aware enough, he would have not felt very comfortable, because he would have seen himself, and like when you see yourself from the outside and the effect that it has on your partner or something. Like, it's not very comfortable, but he might not be that self-aware. I don't remember right now any details, and I don't know that I would go into any details. I've never seen Cruel Intentions, like the movie. There's a show, I guess, now. For like a new thing. 50,000 First Dates, a true story. That's a lot of first dates. Yeah, I might watch Etoile. Yeah. Conclave is on now, top 10, obviously, I think, with what's happening. Harlem was a good show. Is there like a new season? Just go straight to like explore and shop. It's like, no. Okay, no. Oh, no, it is. Oh, okay. Well, might watch that too. Loved the first 2 seasons. I didn't know. I didn't know there was a new one. That's awesome. Okay. So, Harlem. The Pradeeps of Pittsburgh. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this show. Yeah, that one's like borderline weird and cool. All right, it's shaping up. I don't really want to be on Amazon Prime, but I am here, I guess, and desperate. TV shows to love. Mozart in the Jungle, it did not appear. Like, it seemed like it had all the things that I would like, in at least like story-wise or whatever, but yeah, no. The Paradise was it was a good show. It was like a bad show, but it was a good show, And then it's like the Downton Abbey, Mr. Selfridge, I loved. Graham Norton show is always good. French Girl, Broadchurch also. So good. So good. So good. I don't know why I loved it so much. What is this? French Girl. It's weird. All right, so that High Note. I don't know, this was, I think I remember vaguely like a commercial about that or something, but yeah, I don't remember. But that's another one. I don't understand this accountant thing. Andy, Popcorn Planet, he mentioned that it was a really good movie. Sorry. I guess I'll like add it to watch later or whatever. I don't think I will actually watch it though. It's probably with a lot of like gunfire and stuff, and my nervous system is like not into that. D. What is this? Oh, it is Chinese, so not a good at night. Or maybe it is in English. An impressionable 13-year-old Taiwanese American boy learns what his family can't teach him: how to skate, flirt, how to love your mom. What? I should get back into learning Chinese and Korean and stuff, but my brain's just like, ugh. That's cute. All right. Okay. I actually think I might like that one, but it's a movie, not a TV show. Sorry, it's like this is I'm stuck on this now. That's pretty cool. The Summer I Turned Pretty was a love-hate show. Yeah. And I feel like they put themselves in a corner where like no one would be happy. And then Schitt's Creek, I started watching that again. Oh, Fallout. I was watching that when it came out because I've never played it myself, actually. I tried, I haven't. But I played up to like, I forget, just like after you crossed over to, the future or whatever. So yeah, but watched it because he liked it. He liked the game. Everwood, I watched that. I don't know if I finished. I probably didn't finish the whole series again. I watched it when I was younger and I needed something like that. Upload was Good Omens. Good Omens was good. But there's nothing new. I personally liked The Greatest Love Story Never Told by Jennifer Lopez. I even like Shotgun Wedding. That was interesting to find out that Armie Hammer was supposed to be in that. Xmas was a kind of cool. My Fake Boyfriend, I think, was good. I don't remember that based on things. Your Christmas or Mine. Is this like in the one in England? Yeah. It was a Christmas movie. Nope. My hand twitched. I don't know. All of these are like rent or buy. Wait, This Is Me Now, or which one is it? This Is Me Now I liked, not The Greatest Love Story Never Told. Yeah, like whichever one is the like artistic one I liked, not the behind the scenes. This is so boring. This is so weird. I'm just like going through things like this. Teachers. It's an old show from 2001. It looks like the 90s, which I guess was the same thing. I think it's British by the look of it. Of the houses. Oh my gosh, the guy from Love Actually. I did not say that. Yeah, maybe. 5 Blind Dates was also. Did I watch the whole thing? I remember starting it. I don't remember finishing. Maybe I finished it in my sleep. Coupling is one of the best shows. I loved Coupling so much. Hated the American version. And it's funny, like The Office is like literally the opposite. My Fault London. It's weird. Oh, Challengers. I wanted to watch that, but that's definitely like you have to be in a mood to be weirded out, I feel like. So yeah, anyways, I'll move on. I hate that there's like a lot of things on Prime that I'd watch on like you know, other places. Maybe because I haven't been on there for a while, but, you know, I don't want to give much to Amazon, but I don't know. We'll see. And then I think Disney Plus is weird. The app is always like malfunctioning. It's like the glitchiest. It like every time you enter the app or I enter the app, it's always not working. You have to go out and come back in. Let's see. Sea lions. Oh, so cute. So cute. Oh yeah, new Doctor Who. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen it in so long. Why can't you watch the previous seasons? What the heck is this? That's so weird. It's just these 2 seasons with this new doctor. Why? Maybe they don't have the things, the rights or whatever. Watch the New World Trend. I'm just, I don't know. I feel like in a way they're trying too hard at this point. Like, I don't know. Deli Boys, I gave up on. I tried the Connors. I didn't get it, and I didn't like it. Never finished Interior Chinatown. It was just too weird. I don't want to feel uncomfortable when I'm watching something at night. You know, like there are moments for that, and it's more like in movies, not TV shows. I want to feel that way in movies that challenge me and all that stuff, but they're over in like 90 minutes. Give me even 3 hours of a movie. But yeah, when I want to watch, remember the Titans, that was a good movie, but I don't even remember. It's so weird. Like my body literally has shut down like memories. But I know like it was his recommendation. I never saw Hamilton. They have Hamilton sing along. Jungle Book and Little Mermaid, like the originals. Yeah, anyways. So I'm gonna go and I'll start watching something. I'm sorry that I didn't anticipate this. I didn't even really anticipate saying much. I'm hating this out of breath situation. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. Yeah. Look at, oh my gosh, this is so bad. I'm gonna go feel bad about myself. But yeah, I don't feel too bad because today was really supposed to be just a chill day, full rest day. And I literally reminded myself of that. My cousin Vinny is so funny. It's awesome. One of the best. But yeah, I reminded myself of that after working out. But yeah, to not feel guilty, to just rest my mind, rest everything. Like I don't need to be productive 24/7. When you don't have a job, when you have a job, sometimes you can't put it down. But when you don't have a formal job, or even like when you don't have an informal job either, like even if I didn't have YouTube or anything, I would personally feel like I need to be productive 24/7. And I mean, like I would sleep less because I would feel like I'm not productive enough. It is such a horrible thing that's ingrained in some of us. Some people don't get that stuck to them, but yeah. And it's not, you're actually ending up not being productive almost at all because you're so tired and you're just like running on fumes all the time. You know, like I'm like on from around noon now to, well, I mean, when I do YouTube live, sometimes until 1 or 2, but otherwise like until 9, maybe 8, 9. And like it's, yeah, and I a lot of times go in circles because I'm too tired, you know, so it's like it's not productive, but it's, anyways, whatever. I'm gonna talk later. I said a bunch of nothing. Peace, love, and compassion. It should be here and framing wise, but anyways, have a good night. Bye. Oh, Etoile, I just started watching it. I think it's by the same creators, right? As the Marvelous Miss Maisel, or whatever her name, Mrs. Maisel, whatever. Gosh, I always get that wrong. I just